It's around 7:30 Friday, July 25th, and I'm in the east end of the valley in which Grand Forks is. Grand Forks is off to my left, over here, on the other side of that bluff. Behind me is the Kettle River, and it flows down this way. Now, just over here on this side is an area called Gilpin. Behind you is the Gilpin grasslands, and somebody in this area phoned in a call to 911. They said they thought they saw a plane going down. So we've been listening to the scanner, and fire rescue have been sending vehicles and people down Gilpin Road, Manly Meadows area, moving things into place, calling people in because it's a volunteer fire department, and traffic makes it kind of hard here. But there's a lot of people out there right now. Even though nobody has found anything, they're trying to get in touch with the person who called in the original call. They've got a small plane coming from the airport to fly along here low and look in the river and on either side to see if they can see any wreckage. There is no smoke, but that doesn't mean anything. Just that something isn't burning. We don't know anymore at this point, and it could be a long evening. Chief Dale Harriet. Apparently it's not officially a false alarm, but at this point you don't know for sure.
Right, at this point we're treating it as a false alarm call. We won't know for sure until possibly tomorrow or the next day if a flight plan, that was filed did not get completed or whatever. But at this point we have determined that all the local flight residents are accounted for.
That's a good thing. So we were listening to the scanner. You guys have quite the coordinated team effort going on, moving people into place, calling people in. It's quite amazing.
Yeah, and all the credit to the volunteers. They're pretty dedicated. When we have this kind of event and we call everybody to their halls, we get a very good response, and our communication in the department is very good. Where when we send assignments to the crew, they communicate with us very well as to where they are, how they're doing, when they're done, when they can return or be reassigned.
It was pretty neat to hear. So you had all your guys, the RCMP were out there. They had a helicopter, I saw that.
Yeah, the RCMP were out there with, I'm not sure how many units they had vehicle-wise, but they did have the RCMP helicopter came in. There was a private pilot, and I don't know which one it was, that did a little bit of flying and searching in the area as well. So great coordinated effort by everybody.
I'm given to understand that they thought it was over the nursery in Gilpin area.
The initial report that we got from our dispatch was that it was reported somewhere in the Gilpin Creek area. Okay. Was the initial report. We had several reports for other areas after that, but that was the initial report.
Okay. And at this point, as far as we know, there's no one missing, not from around here.
Right. At this point, all the local residents have been accounted for that are at the local airport, and at this point, we're treating it as assignment completed, and we're going to stand down.
Okay. Well, hopefully that's the way it ends up, and could rain on them tonight if somebody's out there with a broken leg in the bush. It might be a long night, but hopefully that's not the case.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it was just a false alarm, and we don't have to go searching again tomorrow.
Will you have a debrief to do?
Yeah, we always do a debrief after most of our significant events, and we would class this as significant, even though it was a false alarm. It's a little bit unusual. Yeah, it's a little bit unusual for us. So we usually have a debrief and just see, we talk about what we did well and what we could do better.
Okay, well, hopefully you can have a bunch of pizzas and burgers or something too, because you guys deserve it, really. Okay. I'll let you go.
Okay, thanks so much.
Well, there you go. It's been one of those weeks here in Grand Forks for the fire rescue people. On Sunday, the week started off with a call about something going bang downtown. They were all over downtown trying to figure out what it was, and they never found anything. Police, them, us, nobody found anything. Here it is, the end of the week, and there's a call about a plane going down. Nobody found anything. Police, them, us, lots of other people, no plane going down. So hopefully that's going to be the case. It'll be one of those weeks of mystery that begins with a mystery and ends with a mystery. Who knew? For GFTV.ca and the Boundary Sentinel, I'm Les, the fire hall here in Grand Forks.